Wanjiru, a detective from Kenya, was at home when the doorbell rang. She went to attend it and found a mysterious letter lying on her doorstep.
Who left this letter here? There's no seal from the Detective Society on it either.
Wanjiru thinks for a moment and then decides to open the letter. It says that a diamond necklace will get stolen at Terry's party. Wanjiru quickly hops online to learn more and finds out that Terry is a wealthy businesswoman throwing a fancy party in the backyard of her office. She decides to attend the party undercover. Upon arriving, she sees two security guards stationed at the entrance, asking for the entry code to the party. As she observes, a couple approaches.
Sparrow.
The couple says 2 and the guard lets them into the party. Then 3 more people arrive.
Tiger.
4.
The guard also let them in. Wanjiru also understands the logic. She confidently goes to the guard.
Cows.
Can you guess what Wanjiru's answer will be? Quickly comment your answer by providing the correct code. Wanjiru answered 4, and the guard let her in. Her logic was based on the number of legs. A sparrow has 2 legs, a tiger has 4 legs, and so does a cow. Wanjiru arrives at the party, where everything seems normal. But as soon as she enters the party, a guard secretly makes a call to someone. On the other hand, a gang of thieves is executing their plan.
Let's execute our plan and start the party.
With a loud noise, all the electricity of the area goes out. Wanjiru immediately rushes to Terry's office, but everything is fine there, and the electricity comes back. On the other hand, the thieves smelt open a big locker and start going inside.
We've fooled that detective so well. Ha ha ha! She doesn't even suspect that we sent her that letter.
By getting her tangled up at the party, we'll steal from the bank here, and no one will suspect a thing.
Dude, with me here, none of your plans will ever work.
How did you get here? Weren't you at Terry's party? Our man also confirmed it to us.
Your plan is quite clever, but I already knew something fishy was going on. That's why when we saw that Terry's party venue was right in front of this bank, we understood that the theft wasn't going to happen at Terry's place, but at the bank opposite it.
Just then, Wanjiru also arrives there. Kamau and Wanjiru are both Mwangi's twin sisters. They're the top detectives in Kenya. Mamma mia, they look alike. Kamau is intelligent and strong in observation. Her puzzle solving and calculation skills are very precise. On the other hand, Wanjiru is a champion in interrogation, fighting, shooting, and driving. When both of them come together, even the biggest thieves can't stand a chance against them.
Oh, so that's the deal. They're twins and we're fooling us.
No worries, you've just ruined one plan, but we have a plan B.
Saying so, the thieves flee from there, but Wanjiru catches Thief B and a fight ensues between them. Wanjiru lifts the thief and throws him against the wall, while the thief grabs a nearby chair and throws it towards Wanjiru. Suddenly, there is a lot of smoke in the area. Suddenly Kamau's scream is heard.
Wanjiru, save me!
Wanjiru starts heading towards Kamau. Seizing the opportunity, the thieves flee from the scene. Wanjiru sees that the thieves have trapped Kamau in a death trap. The thieves have tied Kamau with a rope and set a timer. After 10 seconds, all the liquid will come out of the bottle. And that liquid is acid. The acid will fall on Kamau. Can you tell, to save Kamau, which rope should Wanjiru cut? As you can see, if the B rope is cut, the acid bottle will remain in the same position. The acid will fall on Kamau. Similarly, if the A rope is cut from the top, due to the B rope, the bottle will remain in the same position. Kamau is still in danger. But if the A rope is cut from here, it will also break the connection to B. Only the C connection will remain. The bottle will move sideways, and Kamau will be saved. Wanjiru quickly cuts the rope, and Kamau's life is saved. On the other side, the gang of thieves reaches a lab. In front of them is a door that requires a key to open, and the keys are stuck in the wall. The reflection of the keys is visible in the mirror. By observing the reflection, you need to determine which key from A, B, or C will fit into this door, and let me know your answer in the comments. Now, the mirror image of the keys is visible, meaning if you align this key straight, it will be the correct one. Thief B finds the right key and opens the door, and all the thieves enters the lab.
Don't touch anything without asking me. Because if someone finds out what we stole from here, both detectives will be right after us.
All right, our work here is done now.
At that moment, Thief C picks up a chemical bottle from the lab, triggering an alarm and causing the door to close. Thief C tries to use the same key to open the door from the inside, but the door doesn't open, and a laser beam gets activated, coming towards them.
If the laser touches us, it will burn us.
Because of this chemical, we all are gonna die now.
Thief B throws the chemical on the door, and the entire door melts like a plastic, and the thieves escape from there.
Today, this chemical saved our lives. You had already made a complete plan to kill us.
Kamau receives a call that the thief gang has stolen something from the lab, so they both head to the lab. Upon reaching the lab, a scientist takes Wanjiru and Kamau inside.
A metallic acid has been stolen from here. I don't know why the thieves stole it. This lab has been closed for almost a month.
Not only that acid, but also something else has been stolen from here.
Can you tell by looking at the lab what else has been stolen from here? Let me know your answer by commenting. There are two things to observe here. First, one box is completely clean while there is so much dust around. The second box has cleanliness on the side. This means the box that was originally placed here was larger, but the current one is smaller, hence the cleanliness around the edges.
So, the box has been stolen?
Why are you so worried? What was in that box?
There are special masks in that box. If they fall into wrong hands, it could wreak havoc in the world.
We'll have to catch these thieves soon.
Since the matter was quite serious, a message reaches all the top detectives. Mehul was enjoying holiday in Kenya, so the detective society assigns the case to Mehul. Mehul immediately arrives to meet Kamau.
I've checked all the CCTV cameras around. They're on a bike in one footage, but not in another. So they must have gone from this road because there's no other way. If the thieves went through this road, then where did they disappear? They didn't disappear. They must have hidden in another big vehicle to avoid getting caught.
You're absolutely right, Kamau. Find out how many trucks they passed through after the theft, and where they are now.
Then they realize that a truck is parked a little further down the road. Kamau, Wanjiru, and Mehul approach the truck, and Mehul checks it.
Look, there are tire marks of a bike inside the truck. It means those people came here in this truck and then escaped back on the bike.
Ah, they devised such a clever plan to confuse us. That's why we couldn't catch the thieves. Mehul, sir, look at this pen drive.
Mehul immediately checks the pen drive on his device and finds out where the gang of thieves is going to steal next. Mehul heads to an empty factory with both of them. Mehul sets up a trap, and when he turns on the light to check the trap, there is no electricity there. Mehul goes to check the main circuit, where the mouse had cut the wires. Mehul reconnects the correct wires, restoring the electricity. The trap is now ready.
What do the thieves want to steal from here anyways?
We will find out only after the thieves come here.
If our plan fails, then initiate plan B. Today we must get it, at any cost.
Understood.
The thief gang starts entering the factory, and as soon as they enter, 3 of them get caught in Mehul's trap, while the 4th thief, seeing this, runs away from there. While running, the thief comes across the parking lot, where many cars were parked, and there were also many keys kept there. Based on the cars and keys here, can you guess which car the thief is going to escape in? Let me know your answer by commenting. There are many keys here. It will be very difficult to understand which key belongs to which car. But there is only one bike standing, and the bike key is clearly recognizable. The thief also notices this, flees away on the bike from there. Mehul had already caught the 3 thieves.
Wanjiru, Kamau, you take these 3 thieves to the police station. I'll go and catch the fugitive thief.
Saying this, Mehul drives his car and goes after the thief. Kamau and Wanjiru catch the 3 thieves and put them in the police van, heading towards the police station. Meanwhile, Mehul, following the thief, arrives at a crossroads where he sees 3 different paths. Can you guess which direction the thief might have escaped based on the directions and roads? Let me know your answer by commenting. Pay attention, the direction towards the sea is sand, making it impossible to ride a bike. The paths through the jungle have big rocks and trees, making it difficult to navigate with a bike. Therefore, the thieves must have chosen the 3rd path. Mehul also starts moving ahead on the same road. Mehul notices that the thief and his bike were lying in the middle of the road. Mehul quickly stops the car and starts chasing the thief, but then Mehul sees that the thief stands up on his own and starts laughing at Mehul.
This was our well-planned trap in which Mehul, you, Kamau, and Wanjiru got trapped.
As soon as they say this, Mehul falls into a trap. Completely trapped. They push Mehul into the ocean and escape from there.
This gang of thieves is quite smart. I'll have to teach them a lesson. I need to quickly get to Kamau and Wanjiru.
A blade comes out of Mehul's watch. Mehul cuts the rope and emerges to the surface. Mehul immediately gets into his car and drives away. Just as Kamau and Wanjiru are taking the thieves to the headquarters in the van, a large truck collides with them from ahead. Some people comes out of it and release sleeping gas. Mehul also comes out with them.
Mehul, sir? With the thugs?
Wanjiru puts on a mask.
This isn't the real Mehul.
Why did Wanjiru feel this way? Let me know your answer in the comments. Mehul doesn't have tattoos on his body, plus, his body physique is completely different. Wanjiru starts fighting with them one by one. But suddenly, someone hits Wanjiru hard from behind, and Wanjiru also faints.
Well done, just as I thought. You've done even better than expected.
Look at these poor guys. One after another, we kept making plans. And these innocent folks ended up getting trapped in them on their own.
They still thought, until now, that they were ahead of us, whereas we were actually ahead of them.
Come on, let's proceed with the next plan.
A while later, Mehul, Kamau, and Wanjiru reach the army headquarters. They easily gain entry into the army headquarters. Both of them quietly enter a top-secret room.
Here we are. Now, one step closer to our destination.
Kamau starts downloading files from the computer to the pen drive when suddenly an emergency siren begins ringing. However, by the time the army arrives, the 3 of them have already stolen the data and fled.
Mehul, Kamau, and Wanjiru have committed theft. Immediately inform the entire Kenya police.
The entire Kenya police initiates a search for them. News about the 3 starts appearing on TV, radio, and everywhere.
Detective Mehul from India, along with the Mwangi sisters, first chased away the thieves and then stole data from the army headquarters.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. This must have been done with the help of that mask. I need to meet the Mwangi sisters immediately.
Mehul immediately searches for them and reaches their location. He revokes them back to consciousness and tells them the whole story.
Now what do we do? The Kenyan army is looking for us.
Don't worry, I'll do something.
Mehul goes to scientist Toka and the scientist gives him more masks.
Now, we just need to find the location of the thief gang.
Following the location, the 3 of them reach an old building.
So, this is the hideout of the thieves.
Mehul and those detectives fell into our trap. It was fun. Boss made such a great plan.
Hey, fake Mehul, now take off that mask.
The thief reveals his true identity and all the thieves start heading towards the boss.
You all go ahead. I'll just be right there.
Saying so, Thief C goes into another room. There, Mehul, Kamau, and Wanjiru catch him and render him unconscious. Mehul puts on the mask, and upon seeing the face of the unconscious thief, his face transforms to look exactly like him.
I'll go and find out who's behind all this.
Be mindful of your voice.
Mehul starts wandering around the building. Mehul spots a dark room. Mehul slowly starts to open the door and enters the room. There, he sees a man sitting on a chair with his face turned towards the wall. Before Mehul can say anything, the gang of thieves also enters the room.
Oh, you've reached the boss before us.
Boss, just as you instructed, we followed through exactly. But one thing confuses me, even though you knew everything. Why were you following us along with Kamau and Wanjiru?
I want the world to start hating Detective Mehul.
But Mehul, sir, you are such an honest detective. Your name is quite famous.
Just focus on your tasks. Why isn't he telling them that he's the fake Mehul? The real Mehul is me.
Mehul sends a signal to the Mwangi sisters, and they also enter the room. Wanjiru starts attacking the thieves, and meanwhile, the police arrive outside the building. Mehul engages in a fight with the fake Mehul. Wanjiru and Kamau throw each of the thieves out of the building one by one, and the police outside arrest them. Mehul removes his mask, revealing his true identity. Both the real Mehul and the fake Mehul look the same. Kamau and Wanjiru point guns at both of them.
Kamau, I'm the real Mehul. He's the fake one. Wanjiru, I'm the real one. He's the fake one.
Kamau throws her gun to Mehul 1 and says,
Mehul 1, I know you're real. Take this gun and shoot Mehul 2.
When Mehul 1 fires at Mehul 2, not a single bullet is fired. Then Kamau says,
Mehul 1 is the fake Mehul, because the real Mehul will not harm anyone, no matter how big a criminal they may be.
Mehul, I'll ruin your life. I'll be calm back.
But who was behind the mask? We'll see in the next episode.